This is Two Harbors, Minnesota, and in this video, I'm going to share with you 10 things to do in this small North Shore town on Lake Superior in northern Minnesota. Two Harbors is located in northern Minnesota, north of Duluth, along Lake Superior on Highway 61. It is not far from many North Shore attractions, but I'm going to show you what is so cool about this town. I'm at the Knife River hiking trail. I was actually here yesterday and it was thundering and lightning and heavy raining, so I thought, well, I'll come back the next day. Now it's the next day and today's even rainier than yesterday, but we've caught a break in the rain, so hopefully we can get out there and check out this hike a little bit without getting downpoured on. If I do get downpoured on, that's okay too. We are not far from Two Harbors. We're maybe like 10 minutes away, so nice and close hike to do near Two Harbors. There's nothing like the smell of a forest right after the rain, or even right before the rain. There's something just so extra and magical and whimsical about a wet, moody forest. Look at that tree. We come to a crossing. I believe this is the beach spur, so we're gonna go down there and check that out. The beach on the Knife River. And I believe this is the way to the falls. So we're gonna do the little spur. Wow. The rock formations in this area are always so stunning, and the water level looks pretty low, but it's kind of cool because you can see like the angle of the rocks, some of the lichen. Gigantic! I am here at the Cedar Coffee Company, the coffee shop near Two Harbors. It's like pretty much right in Two Harbors. You just go past the grocery store, the super one, if you're familiar. It's like up the hill from there. But here I just ordered what's called the Dark Side Smoothie, which has espresso and peanut butter and chocolate and like a bunch of other stuff. My first time here, but I love the outdoor seating. Also, I'm the only one sitting out here right now because it just rained pretty hard, so I'm gonna have a wet butt, but I didn't know this place existed, and now that I know it exists, I'm gonna want to stop here all the time. But it's a coffee shop nestled in the trees, and attached to the coffee shop is a bike shop where they have bikes for sale and for rent. So you can rent a bike here and go on the local mountain biking trails or on the paved biking paths around here. This place has really good espresso smoothies. I'm sure their coffee is good too. They have Duluth Coffee Company coffee here, so you can't go wrong with that. It has a really nice vibe, earthy, like outdoorsy. Their gift shop stuff is very artsy, kind of cool. They had some stickers. I don't want to film it like super up close because it's somebody's art that they're selling, but they have like earrings, necklaces, bracelets, stuff like that. Very cool. The Duluth and Iron Range Railroad Museum is located in Two Harbors, and this is a place to come and learn about this old railroad and how Two Harbors was a major hub of the time. This railroad that you learn about in the museum was used to transport iron, eventually also to transport logs, and it also transported people and services back in its day. If you plan to come visit this museum, make sure to check out the outside as well. If you want to go to the Lighthouse Museum in Two Harbors during your same visit, you can get this multi-site pass, which was a really good deal to get you into both locations. In the back of this museum, you can actually look out and see the lighthouse in the background, kind of over by the lake. So that's where we're heading next. On the way, we saw this little art center, art gallery, but it wasn't open, so we'll have to do that next time. I am at the Lighthouse Museum here in Two Harbors. I just came through that door, and you basically just kind of explore at your own will. I haven't checked everything out yet, but there's the lighthouse she said you can go up inside. There is like a bunkhouse or old home here or something you can go in, and then I'm also going to check out the Frontenac Pilot House. And I feel like I have the whole place to myself right now. It's the perfect time of year where there aren't many people here. The coolest part to me was this house over here. I would definitely not miss that if you come here. Very cool setting of like what it would be like to live in the extra assistant keeper's home. Very cool old preserved things. The lighthouse was pretty cool as well. This is also a bed and breakfast, and I think it'd be best experienced if you stayed in the bed and breakfast, but we're not doing that right now. However, it was cool to go up there. You can kind of look up into the top of the lighthouse. Definitely worth checking out. And then back here by the lake, we have the front of an old ship that broke, the Frontenac. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that ship had an accident. You can learn about it inside of there. But this is the front of it, and it's part of the museum. There's a video in there that tells you about this area of Two Harbors, and you can learn about that ship specifically. Just definitely a cool little place to come check out in Two Harbors. After the lighthouse, I would highly recommend just checking out the rest of the harbor around here. You can go over by where they load taconite onto ships and watch the ships be loaded. That's kind of a cool thing to see. It's crazy how massive the boats are and how they come in and maneuver themselves into the port. There's been a few times when I've been here where I've watched ships come in just because I lucked out and it was the right time to see them. But all around here there are little trails, there's a beach, there's a bathroom, there's parking. This would probably be a great spot to watch like the sunrise or the sunset. It's just beautiful here, and definitely worth coming and taking a stroll along the lake. Even in the busy times of the year, a lot of people skip Two Harbors in general and skip this harbor, and it's much less crazy and less busy and more peaceful than some of the other towns on the North Shore and how busy their harbors tend to be. We're gonna go out to the lighthouse. Actually, I don't know if that's considered a lighthouse, but that's what we're going to. There are a few good picnic spots around here where you can watch ships or just take in the lake. So over there you can see there's a beach that you can hang out at here. There is a 3M museum in town that I have yet to visit, but it was closed for the season, so maybe next year. Two Harbors has the Lakeview National Golf Course, and this golf course is just outside of town. It is in a rural setting, and like the name says, you can see Lake Superior from the course. There are 18 holes, and if I were a golfer, I would definitely have golfed here already, but I don't know how to golf, so I'm just here to share with you that this place exists. It looks pretty, and it's worth checking out if you're in Two Harbors and you like to golf. The Burlington Station has so many different things. When I was there, the parking lot had this chainsaw artist. There were other kind of games set up outside in the parking lot as well, kind of a hangout. Inside they have a cafe, and they have even more yard games for when the weather is not great outside. There are gifts. There's this little train station set up in the store. In the back, there's this window where you can see them working on things. I'm pretty sure they make candy back there, or maybe baked goods. Speaking of baked goods, they have these different kinds of pop, and in the back here, you can see all of their little baked goods in their bakery. Definitely worth checking out if you're in Two Harbors. Though I didn't visit on this trip, I would be remiss if I did not speak about Castle Danger Brewing in Two Harbors. This is a kind of a famous brewery in the area. Cool vibes. They have some food, very limited, not like full meals, but a great place to check out when you're in town. I have stayed at the Country Inn a few times while I've been in Two Harbors. It's a decent hotel. They have breakfast. The best part about this hotel, though, is that included in your stay is unlimited mini golf. I was by myself on this trip, and I still did play a round of mini golf by myself. All of the little mini golf figure things are actually things from around the area in Two Harbors and near Two Harbors. Finally, Silver Creek Cliff Wayside Park. This is right along Highway 61 near Two Harbors, and this is kind of like the hike for people who don't love to hike but just want to get out, move around, and have a pretty view. So like you can see here, it's right along the road. You basically walk up this boardwalk and you get to take in Lake Superior on your way up. At the top, there is a spot where you can kind of read about the area and learn a little bit about the cliff. There is a rock wall here as well, and sometimes you actually can see people climbing. There are rock climbers who love to come here, but I just love the view and love taking this place in. Of course, I also need to just say that everybody who comes to Two Harbors should definitely go to Gooseberry Falls and Gooseberry State Park, which is just past Two Harbors on Highway 61. Thank you for watching this video on all of the things to do in Two Harbors. Let me know if you have other things that I haven't mentioned here.